Grand Rising wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. My name is Bronwen. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul families, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your support with this channel. Thank you for the support with my GoFundMe that I just have running in the background. It's the Locust Dog and Cat Care Rescue, which is an independent, very small charity in the east coast of Sri Lanka. It covers all of the animals that you see on the streets in the east coast of Sri Lanka, so they are constantly needing support. If you would like to be part of that, just have a look down below. No, my readings are timeless. They are for entertainment purposes only. Do not force the fit. If it just doesn't resonate for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. I'm going to be ringing a bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn your listening device down in 3, 2, and 1. Now, I hope everyone is doing really well. Spirit, what do we need to know? A Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. There seems to be a push through, almost like when a fever breaks. And that's what I'm getting. There's a lot of distractions coming up though. A lot of distractions. It took me forever to sit down and actually get ready for this reading because I kept forgetting things, and then I'd go and grab something and start doing something else. And I feel like the weeks to come or the rest of this year, especially if you were watching this as this is being filmed and uploaded in December, there is going to be distractions, but you're being told to push through them because something is going to fit into place for you. The Four of Swords coming out as a need for rest. This is, you know, contemplation where you get to actually lay down, sleep, rest, recuperation. Yeah, and you've got the Devil coming out in reverse to the Hanged Man. So I don't know if this is like a breakthrough for somebody in their healing, or a breakthrough at work, a breakthrough in creativity. It's definitely to do with the mind, because we do have we have the Queen of Swords and then we have the Tower. So something big is changing, or something is about to go viral. You've got the Star coming out as well. I do want to just stick with these two cards for now. Should I put these out? No? Okay. You sure? Okay, I'm told not to put them out. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? So I keep hearing that, like, your power is immeasurable, or someone tried to actually measure your power in some way, and I don't really get that. So let's see where this goes. Hanged Man is coming out, so obviously it needs to come out. Hanged Man in reverse is about removing obstacles, pauses, or blockages. Obstacles are removed. Like, it is a clear road for you to go forward. And look at that. Oh, I thought that was going to be the Four of Swords again, but you have the Seven of Swords here underneath. Something, I feel like if something's coming to light. Seven of Swords is about deceit. It's about not being able to trust someone, but that coming out is letting me know, especially with the Empress in reverse, there is information coming forward. There may be a message. It may be through the grapevine. You may see it online. I don't know, but there is information coming forward that is going to be that like I said, that break in that fever. And almost like a fever dream, when you don't know if it's real or not, some sort of illusion is going to be removed and the truth is going to come to the surface about a Page of Cups, or about somebody who wishes to offer you a small cup of love or affection or something along those lines. That is very disempowering. The information that comes forward is not, it may not be the information that you want to hear, but it's the information you need to hear. Okay. I'm going to put the Empress out as well. The Empress is about empowerment. It is connecting in with your divine feminine. It's really getting to a point of connecting so much with your divine feminine that things just flow freely. Abundance, love, kindness, joy, connections. It being in reverse is this being stifled. Now you have the King of Swords coming out in reverse, and you have the Page of Cups. So there is information coming forward on somebody who may have some sort of love interest in you, or love interest in someone in the collective. But with the King of Swords in reverse, this person's morals are not exactly the nicest or the purest, or there is something here that either they have been doing under the radar of the police, of the FBI, of whoever, or this is just that this person has very low morals. Yeah, because underneath you've got the Fool. There is information coming forward about this person where they may have done something that either blocked them. So if they're coming forward, if this is like a love reading, for example, and I don't feel like it is a love reading, I feel like there's a lot of layers to this, and that's just one facet of it. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. There's information coming forward about this person, whether they try to stop you from doing something with the Fool in reverse, like the blocking of a new beginning, or if what they have done has actually stopped them from being able to move forward. It's like being arrested and going to jail. Is it jail or prison? Like the big one where you go for a really long time. And then coming out and not being able to get a job because you're seen as an ex-con. An ex-convict. It's giving that energy, but I feel like there is a reason why this information is coming forward now, and why it's so important that you know about this, because the Empress coming out with disempowerment, that's very interesting. And the reason it's interesting is because if this was just somebody did something in their past, and you know, we don't always judge people by their past unless they are a murderer, or I should not use that word, a red rummer, or an R-worder, or you know, so on and so forth. I don't think it's just that. I think that the information that comes forward involves you or someone that you know, or someone in the collective specifically. And this is why this information can be disempowering, or this information can be kind of like, what the? Seriously, let me sit down and like kind of process this. I don't feel like this information is, I don't know yet actually. I don't want to jump and say I don't know if this information is coming forward purposely to disempower, or if that's just the way it's going to come out. So let's actually figure out. Now the Page of Cups keeps wanting to come out. Shall I take this out? I had no, I need to shuffle. So I'm going to take out the King of Swords and the Fool because they both dropped out. 1 and 2. You just put those back. Up and try to put them back. Okay. Very specific. What do we need to know then? We have here the Seven of Pentacles in reverse to Death underneath. This is information. I feel like the information that you're given, you're being told not to act on, or you're being told not to act rashly on, because the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is about not investing in your own thought processes, looking back, weighing things up, reviewing the past before actually taking action, making a decision. That being in reverse is saying something is done rashly, quickly, and I'm opening it up again to the King of Swords. What was that? Why are we getting the Seven? Can I get clarity? No, I didn't finish what I was saying. Can I get clarity, please, on the Seven of Pentacles? Thank you. Death is coming out again in reverse. So this is a cycle that maybe isn't finished. Or this is, whoever this Page of Cups is, whoever this person is still embroiled in some sort of low vibing actions, low vibing people, low vibing plan, low vibing deal, I don't know. But the person that is looking towards the collective with love hearts over their eyes is still connected into something karmic. There has not been cycles that have closed. This person has not learned the lesson that the universe is trying to teach them. Or they may be trying to pull you into this, and this is what the disempowering energy or information will be. Okay. I heard this will shock you. Tell me more about death, please. Tell me about death, please, Spirit. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? Thank you. 5 of Pentacles in reverse to the Page of Pentacles. There is a need here to ensure that you are checking in on yourself and on your thoughts and feelings. And I think this has been coming out in my readings quite a lot, of just checking yourself. And if you feel like your energy or your thought processes, or you're getting that monkey mind of just over analyzing things, or thoughts are racing, to take a moment to find mindful techniques that work for you, just to pull yourself back again. Because the 5 of Pentacles in reverse is about letting go of lack mentality. So this is to do with finances, money. Is someone, I keep getting this, someone being worried over money. The Page of Pentacles is what we're investing in. And it's not the same as the Ace of Pentacles, which is an investment. The Page of Pentacles, my understanding thereof, is to do with what do we do with the information that we have, which makes sense. What are we going to do with that pentacle? Are we going to allow that pentacle, if it is feeling negative, to overtake? Are we going to remove that and go, actually, that's not the seed that I want to plant. That's not the energy I want to invest. I want to invest in something more high vibing. That's what I want for growth. Now I'm going to pop down you first. You can go here. And then I'm going to put the, should I put the Page of Pentacles down? No, I've been told not to put down the Page of Pentacles. Can I get another card for the Hanged Man, please? Clarity on the Hanged Man. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here, generational wealth, happy families, being able to provide, planting. You have planted a seed of which a tree will grow, and there's the energy of the quote where it's you will not sit under the shade of the tree that you've planted, but you will. You actually will, because this tree is going to be like one of those Jack in the Beanstalk things, like overnight, pam, it's there. But you also have generations after that will be left with a legacy of some sort is coming in. Why are we being shown this? This was the fever breaking. Tell me more about this. I think that the reason why the information's coming through now, why you're being shown this, whoever this person is because you are ready to bear that weight. You're able to bear the weight of this information. Whereas 5 years ago, maybe even a year ago, you wouldn't have been able to. You wouldn't have been able to, and it would have stopped you in your tracks. Can I get clarity on the Empress, please? Three of Wands, King of Cups in reverse. I don't want to take you here, you're covering yourself for a reason. Two of Swords in reverse. Part of this information that comes forward is to do with a purposeful plan to disempower you through love bombing or catfishing or pretending. And this is the thing. A lot of the readings that pick up on this have picked up on, there was a plan to catfish someone, or there was a plan to make someone fall in love with them just to crush them. It almost felt like the information that was coming through was past. Like, this has already happened. They got thwarted. It's not going to happen again. But with the Death card in reverse, this person seems to flit between wanting you in a relationship because they want to be in a genuine relationship, and then wanting to humiliate, upset, and disempower, because this person's coming up as the King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who is not a provider. They want to be provided for, and that's fine. But when it's the King of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who's shady. Like we said, this person has a low moral compass. We have the Three of Wands coming out here about expansion. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is actually still working with someone. They're still working with someone right now to do something here, to embarrass. I heard to destroy. I don't know if they're trying to destroy someone's reputation, and it may be because of what is coming in for you and that you're not sharing it, or you're not easily disempowered. You're not easily guided. You are not the person that you used to be because you've healed this. You've healed this. You've moved on while somebody has stayed in the same lane they were before. Page of Cups is now coming out in reverse. Somebody who is definitely in the game to win, or in the game for their own selfish needs. There's Chariot coming up with 2 white horses. Wow. Usually it's one black horse, 1 white horse, which represents both our light side and our shadow side. The fact that we have 2 white horses is because just like that fever breaking, just like, you know, getting to the point of the top of the mountain where you can then steamroll all the way back down again, you have got to the point that you needed to heal something within yourself, which means you have been able to catapult away from whatever this timeline is that somebody is still on, that somebody is stuck on, that somebody is watching you from afar going, I wish I could get them. And you have here the 6 of Swords. You've moved on. You've literally moved on. And this person is still planning. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. They have some sort of business. They're very business minded, or they're very money minded. They may have many business ideas. Things that they... or no, it's not even business ideas that they've already put like money into. You may have been the cash cow. They know that there's generational wealth coming for you. How do they know this? Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, please. How do they know this? 9 of Swords in reverse. And I was told not to take that, but you've got the 9 of Pentacles underneath. 9, 9. They can see that you're getting to some sort of completion. Knight of Pentacles. This has been a slow progress. How do they know this? How do they know? I heard good things come to those who wait. How are they trying to measure your... How are they trying to measure your power? It's the 9 coming out again. I love how I'm being told not to take it until it falls out. I think it's because there's specific messages that need to come at specific times. So timing is key. Timing is very, very important. And this is a long game. Somebody's been playing the long game. Someone's been watching your progress. And I've just realised that when I look at the Death card, there's an owl that has a mouse in its mouth. And there's loads of mushrooms on the floor here as well, which is about growth. The owl is about knowledge. It being in reverse, someone here has definitely not learnt their lesson. They are obsessing or just watching you. They know that you're getting something and they want it, and they're really honed in, almost like a horse with blinkers on, just at, I want that opportunity, or I want that money, and the only way that I get that is by stepping on this person. So I'm going to go towards them. And even if this person is coming out as like a Page of Cups, they're only coming out as a Page of Cups because the only thing they can really offer is trying to flirt with you, or trying to chat you up, and that's it, because there's no depth, none whatsoever. Now we have the 6 of Swords here in reverse, and that's how it came out next to the 5 of Pentacles. Someone is sitting very clearly in the energy of gratitude. And at the start, I was getting this energy of like repetitiveness in someone's like mindscape. And I don't feel like this is you. This may be projections coming in from somebody else. There is, because you've got the 8 of Cups coming out to the Knight of Pentacles. They are overwhelmingly upset that you are getting something here, or that you've worked due diligently at building some sort of abundance for yourself. I don't know if the job that you're in right now, or what your financial, status is, but it's there. The only way is up, is what I'm hearing. The only way is up, and all paths are now cleared. And when I say they're cleared, it's like whatever it is that you need to do now, whatever the jump off is now for this money, finance, jobs, opportunities, abundance to come in for you, it's literally a hop, skipping away. And I know that people, like in my last reading, there was someone going, I've been waiting 50 years and I'll be in the nursing home waiting for my abundance. You shouldn't be waiting for it. You should be cultivating it. You shouldn't be, and I know that it's, you know, I don't chase, I attract. But in attracting is part esoteric and manifesting and part actually doing. So if you're sitting and just waiting for a blessing, but you aren't actually actively working on that, then it's never going to come in. You know, the universe is matching your energy. If you're sitting and waiting, the universe is going to sit and wait as well. And this person here, this person has been actively trying to bind you in some way. Why did I get the word bind? Why bind? Look what comes out. Page of Cups. This Page of Cups has been trying to bind themselves to your generational wealth. They thought that the path was clear for them. The world has come out in reverse, okay? And the world being about cycles, okay? The beginning of life, you know, having life, and then the ending of life, cycles. The same as when you think of death, when something ends, something new can come in. This is in reverse. This person, this Page of Cups, is stuck in some sort of cycle that is very disempowering to them. As they're trying to bind you, they're literally binding themselves to trauma, some sort of father wounds that they have that's really disempowering them, because they're not coming up as the Emperor, even the Emperor in reverse. They're coming up as a Page of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse as well. So this person, and what number do we have there? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they are expanding and expanding and expanding on energy that isn't for them. And they keep trying to bind someone here. The more that they try to bind you, the more they're actually opening up the path for you. And they're binding themselves. It's like somebody in a straitjacket, imagining that actually the straitjacket's on the person that put it on them. You've got the Fool and the Sword. So as they are trying to bind you, they're actually opening up the way for you. And I think they're getting this message, but they're ignoring it. Can I get one on the Death and the Chariot, please? Thank you so much. Okay, and we have here the Four of Swords coming out again. There's a lot of movement away from this energy, and I think that it has to do with what it is that you have healed, or what it is that you are healing at present. There's a change for someone here, and I heard for hypnosis. I don't know if somebody is using hypnosis at the moment to help change habits. It may be to stop smoking, it may be to lose weight, it could be to sleep, I don't know. But if you're not, that may be an encouragement to do so. Please know my readings are for entertainment purposes only, and anything that comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health, physical health, if it really resonates for you and what's going on in your life, please ensure that you reach out to someone who's qualified. I am not qualified, I don't claim to be. Okay, now we have the Devil coming out. So yeah, this is about healing. This is looking at behaviors where we overspend, I'm hearing, or behaviors where we feel like we don't have, because someone is a master manifester and they have been deluding themselves into thinking that they're not, and that there is limitation around them. This is what's being healed, or this is what's being encouraged to heal. And as you go through that, and as you are working on that, it splits you, it removes you more and more and more from energies such as this Page of Cups, as energies from the past where people would be, you know, placing illusions over your third eye and you'd believe it. And now it's kind of like, no, I see that. I see what it is that you're sending towards me, and I want no part of it. And not even I want no part of it and I'm going to react and tell you that. I am just not going to react. I am not even going to look your way. I know what you're doing. I'm not interested. I'm moving on. The Magician in reverse. This is supposed to be someone who's really innovative. Somebody who can, you know, a scientist. Somebody who can create something from nothing. And this being in reverse. Tell me about this finding. Who are they working with, please? Six of Pentacles. They're working with somebody else. or they're working with something else that is draining them big time, because we've got the Six of Pentacles coming out. They may have paid someone may have taken money from them to do this actionable thing, and it's not working. Judgment. They're getting really bad karma for this, like really bad karma. You've got five of Swords underneath and the Sun. So this Page of Cups, or people around this Page of Cups, are realizing that this Page of Cups is trouble, or that this Page of Cups brings in like chaos. They bring, wherever they go, there's always some sort of like kerfuffle, some sort of drama, some sort of dramatic event happening, and people are moving away from them. I don't know if this Page of Cups paid someone else to bind you, or bind someone in the collective, or bind a part of you, or if this Page of Cups was paid to do so and they didn't, and they're getting really bad karma. Either way, there's karma being dished out left, right and center, while you are being moved more and more away and more into the center of yourself. This Judgment in reverse to the Ace of Wands. This is karma for doing something against you. And the Five of Swords here, especially with this lizard looking up and over, somebody is watching and they're angry. Somebody is watching and seeing like your growth, and seeing you resting and relaxing and just, you know, connecting with your inner child, and it is leaving them really vexed, like really vexed. Like, how is it that you're still okay? This Page of Cups is not working by themselves. I feel like this Page of Cups, I feel like the Page of Cups was the one that got paid. Right, so I didn't ask the question though. Tell me, who paid for Page of Cups then? And if it was the other way around, who did they pay? They paid somebody who's imbalanced, because Temperance came out and it's on its side. Somebody who wanted balance. So they wanted your energy. High Priestess in reverse. There you go. Somebody who is imbalanced. Somebody who doesn't know how to regulate their own emotions. Or somebody who gets drained very easily because they're either a fake Reiki master, a fake like a voodoo high priestess, but they're not grounding themselves, or they don't know how to connect into nature. There's a disconnect here. They are the type of person that would, you know, sweep up all of their leaves in autumn, in fall, put them into a plastic bag and then send them off to the dump, rather than allowing them just to go back into the earth to, you know, nourish the earth and nourish the, you know, sweep it, make it look tidy, but leave it for the earth to take back in. This person does not know how to connect with nature. They do not know how to connect with their emotions. You've got water here. So they are looking for temperance. They're looking for balance outside of themselves rather than in. And it seems like they have been paying this Page of Cups in some way to help them bind you. And the binding was supposed to be both esoteric and physical, and emotional. This is why this person was coming in as a catfish. I feel like what would be disempowering, or kind of like, oh my gosh, I need to sit down and kind of process this, is who it is. Because we know this information. We already know that there's somebody doing some stupidness like this, but it's finding out who they are, who this this Page of Cups is, and who this High Priestess is. Who is the High Priestess, please? The Star, Page of Swords. Somebody who has been watching you for a very long time, Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who, I don't know, with the Knight of Cups underneath, they may be in a relationship or a side relationship with this Page of Cups. Or they have a very weird relationship with this Page of Cups. It's a very strange relationship. Just strange. It's giving me like Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett and her son's friend. Like, I was entangled. You weren't entangled. You were sleeping with somebody who was more or less a minor. Ew. That's the energy that I'm getting between this fake High Priestess and the Page of Cups. But the Star coming out in reverse, this is somebody who compares their beauty or their attractiveness, irrespective of gender, on you. They are comparing how you look, because they are aware that this Page of Cups has caught some feelings for you. Even if these feelings are, you know, based on illusion, even if these feelings are based on kind of like the idea of who you are rather than who you are, because I don't think that you are kicking it with this Page of Cups, or you're kicking it with this High Priestess. If you know who these people are, which I have a feeling you do to a certain degree, you are not in contact with them. Page of Swords here, this person is watching, listening, taking notes, taking a lot of notes on how it is that you're able to transmute negative energy, or energy that is supposed to bind you, and I mean bind you. You cannot move, you know, give you night terrors, give you like sleep paralysis, take you to wrong dimensions and all the rest of it, and it's just not working. They're like, what's happening here? Because this is this person's job. This High Priestess in reverse, they are what's the word, they pride themselves on what it is that they do. I feel like they live a double life though. There's, you know, the face that they show everyone in the daytime, and there's a face they show everyone in the nighttime. But within their circles, within their secret circles, or within like the inner knowing circles at nighttime, they're seen as mama, or you know, they're seen up as being very very high in priestesses, in priestess stature, and they can't mind you. They can't do it. They don't understand. Why is it they can't? All they can do is maybe give you, I don't know, give you some heartburn. I say as I burp. Excuse me. That's some energy moving. That's a confirmation. King of Wands is coming out. I don't want you. I didn't ask a question. Can I have some clarity now on Six of Pentacles in reverse to the Six of Swords to the Five of Pentacles in reverse? All in reverse. Why? Clarity, clarity, please. Last card. Last card from this deck. Thank you. Nine of Cups in reverse. Someone very upset. They're very upset that you are just in extremely happy energy, because the energy that you're in is your own. And it's reminding me of something that I said in one of my other readings quite recently, which is we can call on angels, we can call on God, we can call on Allah, we can call on I don't know, elves and fae and all the different types of energies that are out there to protect us, and go for it. No, if that's part of it, could be that you just do prayer. Whatever your spiritual practice is very valid and very, very valued. And yes, you can use that way to kind of protect yourself, but there's no power higher than yourself, because the energy that flows through you is the same as God energy. That energy flows from the sun to the trees to cars to people, you know. And when we are harnessing that energy and we create our own force field, and we're just like, no, I'm going to protect myself first, then I can call in all of my angels and be like, hey, can you back that up a little bit? But it's knowing the difference. And that's where this Empress in reverse is no longer, it's void. It's literally void. They can't put you into an energy of disempowerment if you are already very empowered. If you know your worth, if you know your sovereign worth, then there's nothing they can do. And I think this is what is vexing someone here. Or it's not even just vexing someone, it's completely perplexing this fake High Priestess. It's perplexing them that they are unable to break through your power, because you know how powerful you are. Someone has like their aura looks like the inside of a crystal. Like when you get like a magnifying glass and you put a light on the other side, and you have all of those facets and they all shine, and all the lights, the light just kind of hits of all the different angles, and it's like having a rainbow inside, but it's all white at the same time. Someone has an aura like that, and it's not because you have angels around you, because you do. That's just your energy. That's yours. And you walk in that every day. And to whoever it is that has been really like honing in the practice of, right, I'm going to set up this big, beautiful auric shield around me, and then I'm going to use my symbols, or now I'm going to pray, or now I'm going to cast my spell, or cast my circle, whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it, because it's absolutely fabulous. It is so high vibing. It's like getting into a bath of milk and honey. It's gorgeous. And this has really, really put a sour taste in this fake high priestess mouth. Because that means that they're stuck in a cycle. They're stuck in some sort of cycle. They owe someone. And I feel like they owe someone esoterically. Maybe physically as well. Like this person is running out of money, or they're having stress. There's stresses with money. But their power is waning because their power is lent. It's borrowed from somewhere else. It's not their own. This person isn't sitting there and going, I have power because I am, you know, I have God energy coming through me, divine source energy coming through me. They're not. They're getting it from someone else, or they're getting it from something else. And this is disempowering them as well. They wanted to measure your energy. They were the ones that wanted to measure your power, and they've measured it and they're flabbergasted. They're flabbergasted. Now, these are the cards that actually fell out, or they're kind of twisted when I was putting some cards down. And we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Somebody has, and you see all of those different shimmers. That's like someone's aura here. Heart space. All you need is love. You also have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This is setting boundaries and speaking your mind, speaking your truth. You also have spiritual values, long-range thinking, or travel, what is to be shared. I feel like whatever this generational wealth that is coming to you, it includes travel. It includes you speaking on things that you have experienced, that have helped you to find a better understanding of love, loving yourself, loving others, forgiveness or the lack thereof, because some of us don't forgive, and fair enough. Your story is very important. That's been coming out in my readings a lot. Your story is very important today for tomorrow. Yeah, your past, where you've been, where you're going to, is very, very important. And that people are watching you. People are watching and seeing how quickly and how far you've come from where you were, and how that chariot has 2 white horses rather than 1 white and 1 black. Because I'm not saying that you don't have a shadow, or that you have completely and utterly eradicated it, but there is more light than there is dark. You have to see it coming out as well. Someone feels like they were tricked. I don't know why this high priestess feels like they were tricked, like you tricked them. Why? Why do they feel like they were tricked? Yes or no? No, okay. Why do they feel tricked? The Tower's come out to the 9 of Pentacles. You were supposed to fall or fail. You were supposed to hold on to some sort of toxicity, some sort of devil energy kind of addiction, or behavior, or way of living, way of thinking, and it just hasn't happened. And they feel betrayed. This person has sat themselves very high on a pedestal of ego. They have or had a lot of yes men, a lot of yes women around them, and they liked it. They liked being praised. They liked being told they were the best. This person is like the evil witch in the evil queen in Snow White, when she looks into the mirror and she's like, you know, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all. And for so long it was always her, and then all of a sudden there's you. There's you. And what does this person do? Rather than trying to pour love into themselves so that they're happy with who they are, no, they try to take you out. How's that working out for you then, High Priestess in reverse? Knight of Cups in reverse. Everybody, the thing that they felt like they were lacking is the thing that they've been attracting in, which is people who are not interested. This person's very lonely. They would never say that, but this person's very lonely because for all of their entourage, or people that come in and be like, oh, you're the best, you're the best at giving advice, you're the best high priestess, voodoo, whatever. They don't really have people around them that care for them, because these are people that pay them or come to them for services, or may come and lean on them and be like, oh yeah, I really need to know your advice and what you have to say. But that's it. They don't have people that they kick it with, that they can actually trust. Yeah, they may go out and drink Cristal and all the rest of it and blah, 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 blah. But those people around them are around them because they know that this person has money, or they have, I was going to say notoriety, or they have some sort of sway, not because of them. We've got Knight of Cups coming out. Tell me about this Page of Cups and their connection to the High Priestess, please. Temperance. The Moon. So this is like, I don't know if they're family in some way. Or they see each other as family. They could have both been in foster care together. I don't know why that's coming up specifically. They could be mother and son. Know that if I say he, she, his, her, I'm talking about the energies. Even though the High Priestess is coming up as a High Priestess, it could be High Priest. Even though the Page of Cups is coming up, you know, drawn with male parts, could be feminine. Take it as it resonates. We hold both of those energies and see confirmation there. But Temperance coming out to the Moon. There is a weird dynamic here with a lot of codependency, because you have someone who is very imbalanced, whether that is mental health wise, emotionally. There may be substance abuse happening here, I don't know, or it could just be leaning heavily on another person. They don't have balance, and they desperately want it, and they seem to be getting some of their balance from this Page of Cups. The Moon is about emotion, so they could be emotionally regulating this High Priestess. So maybe this, I heard bipolar. Again, I am not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I cannot diagnose anyone, but maybe this person does have bipolar or something along those lines, and this Page of Cups feels obliged to take care of this person. Now, I've put Temperance in the reverse next to the Page of Cups, because this is taking its massive toll on this Page of Cups. This person may be coming towards you. Thank you. It may be coming towards you. It's not just about generational wealth. I don't know if they want to help this High Priestess in reverse. Are they trying to help this High Priestess? I heard no. They may be trying to escape them. They may be trying to, yeah, Chariot's coming out. They're trying to escape them. They're trying to run away from them. You also have the Three of Wands here. Knight of Swords. This person is like stealthily wanting to leave, but they don't want to jump ship until they have something else set up. This Page of Cups is very opportunist. Very opportunist. And I don't know why. You know this High Priestess in reverse. You know who this person is. You know who this Page of Cups is. You've trusted them, I heard, or you used to kick it with them, or you've helped them in some way. You've helped this High Priestess in some way. What else do we need to know about this High Priestess, please and thank you? Seems nothing else is happening there. Anything else we need to know about this generational wealth? Thank you. Oh, you got the King of Pentacles coming out to the Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this business venture is, and I feel like it's a business venture, it is going to, wow. I was about to say, it is definitely going to be something that plants seeds for future generations. Like I said at the start, you do have the Seven of Wands here. You do have a High Priestess in reverse that is very, very jealous that this is being, they see it as it's being given to you, and it's not that it's just being given to you. It's part of your destiny. It's part of your destiny and fate that you get this, but it comes with hard work. Just like that person saying, well, I've been waiting for blessings from my ancestors, and I'll be old and in a nursing home by the time that this, and I'll still be waiting. Get off your butt. Stop waiting. Actually start going, start working for it. And working for it can be to do with the way that you heal, the way that you follow your passion's lead, the way that you allow your inner child to lead you, to help you with your wounded inner child, but also in things that you love doing. Because the more that you are sitting in that gratitude, the more gratitude and the more things coming towards you, you'll be grateful for, right? And that's the energy here of this High Priestess in reverse sitting on their butt and expecting things to come to them, or trying to bind people's energy so that it will slow you down and they can take your blessing. It doesn't work like that. Whatever's coming is very sought after, and it's yours. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, I love you guys, hearts. Kisses. Know that my readings are open for one more day and then I'll be closing them because they are filling up really, really quickly. If you would like to have a reading, please have a look down below. I have my emails, and then just underneath my emails I have all of my prices and my services. Have a look through there, make yourself familiar before reaching out to me. What was I going to say? Oh, I have a membership as well. I also have a membership going on. If you would like to have a chance of having an actual free reading with me, once a month I go live. I never go live here, so you will only ever get premieres where you'll have live chat. You will have live readings where it's not a premiere, where you'll have live chat, but you will be actually talking to me in present time. And if not many people turn up, then you can have more than just a 3-card pull. We can do like a mini reading, which usually costs about £111. Pretty flipping awesome, right? So if that's something that you'd like, have a look at the link down below. I'll make sure that that's there for you. And I'll see you later. Bye.